we're in the backyard and we got the tent set up. We got it all right here. So this is the stove jack for the tent. So come check this out right here. So what we did is we cut out the hole. Obviously, then this just goes right through it. You got the rings to be able to make sure that it holds it all together. And then all the way at the top, you do have that piece at the end, which is going to be able to make sure that snow and, water is not going to be dripping in. So let's go inside, check this out, how it works out. Okay. So come inside and see how cool this is. So how it works is it's going to go all the way. It's going to, remember this thing came foiled up, but then you can extend it all the way out. You saw how tall that can get, but know that it comes all the way down and then it goes right over this piece right here. You have the last piece ring that's going to be holding it in place so that no smoke is going to be getting out. Very nice. But other than that, what we did here, most of the time you're probably going to be setting this on dirt depending on your tent that you're using, but this one does have a PVC material, so we put a piece of material down so that it's not going to be getting it, ripping through it. But anyway, this thing works so well for a tent this size. It can keep it so stinking warm. What's nice is, as I showed you, you have the glass on the front as well as the glass on the side so that you can make sure that fire is working properly. The best thing about this compared to others that I've seen is the fact that it can completely collapse down so that when you're hiking, when you're going places, you can totally collapse this all the way down. Makes it, and I showed you the case, you can put it in your backpack. This thing, the chute, you saw how tall that is. It collapses into about a cylinder this big and about that long. So, I mean, really the portability of this thing is next level. The fact that this is titanium, very heat resistant, going to be lasting, honestly, a lifetime as long as you take care of it the right way. After you're done with it, just make sure that all the debris is off. You can easily do this for a lifetime. It does an incredible job. I mean, you can see the size of this tent. I'm standing up in it. There's quite a bit of room for heat. This will get the tent super toasty warm. You have the vents right here on the front. So come check this out. This will allow you to be able to put air in or out. And the piece actually is really nice because you can lock it into place, which is really nice. So that's not going to be going anywhere. And then anyway, they did such a good job. I love this unit right here. You can see on the inside the amount of space that there is. There's enough room to be able to put a decent amount of wood in there. But what's cool about this is just like any other toast tent, but I think this one's nice. The fact that this is completely flat on the bottom, there's not any divots. So you can be putting a pan right on this. You can get water boiling very quickly. I love it. They did an incredible job. There's really not anything else I can say about it other than the fact that it's portable. It's very well built. It's ready to withstand the heat. It's ready to withstand the cold to be able to make sure that this stays nice and warm in here. So as I was saying, the entire thing just collapses to this size. You got all the rings, which are holding this together. You got the top of the piece. You got your gloves to make sure that you're not getting cut when you're putting that together because it is pretty thin metal. But then you got this that attaches everything right up to this case. You zip it right up and you are able to hike with it, go anywhere. It's very lightweight, which is phenomenal. Love it so much. I want to show you guys just how easy it is to be able to put this tent stove together. So it's going to come totally collapsed like this. All you do is you lift up the sides right here. The front and back, I should say. Then the sides, and anything that I'm doing on the front, I am doing on the back, okay? So what I mean by that is these little pieces right here, you just twist them over. They lock right in on both sides. Doing it on the back as well. And you don't have to lock the front or back in because that locks itself to it, which is really nice. And you grab the top piece right here, you throw it on, and then you're gonna be doing the same thing, locking it, as simple as that. Now doing the back side. So the entire thing is already put together, you're done. Now if you wanted to be able to pull out the legs, lift it up, pull this out right here. So I mean, this thing collapses so well, which is amazing. So that when you're wanting to hike or go anywhere, it's very lightweight and easy to carry. As far as putting then where the smoke is gonna be coming out right here, you got 3 screws on the top. You're gonna undo all 3 of them. And then, which by the way, I love the screws, I'll show you here. They have kind of grip on them, so it's very easy to do, especially when your hands are cold, you don't want to be slipping everywhere. Now you put this on, line it up, the 3 pieces with obviously the 3 holes. You put your screws right back in. I'm just getting them started. And what this piece is, it allows you to be able to make the smoke go, less smoke or more smoke to be able to leave. Very easy to be able to do. You just twist that and that's it. Twist these guys right on. And then after that is putting this piece on. Now, it rolls up this small, which is super nice. You're gonna see it here in just a sec where the entire thing is rolled out and obviously then put into here. It is so easy to do, and then it has the rings so to make sure that they don't come undone. And then the top piece so that no rain or anything like that is gonna be falling in snow. And that's it. It is so simple to be able to put this together, and it's just as simple as that. To be able to undo it, collapse it, comes in the bag. You can put everything back in the bag, which is super nice, Very, very easy to do, so that when you're carrying it, when you can just put this entire thing in your backpack, whatever it is that you're hiking with, you can just, once again, this is a tent stove. You can put it in a tent, or you can just have it outside and have a super nice stove, which is so easy to use. I love it. You guys are gonna love this too. It comes with these gloves, and now these are cut resistance when it comes to something like this, because this is straight titanium. It's very sharp, but super lightweight and very heat resistant. So it comes with these rings. Whoops. So what you're gonna do is you roll it out. Okay. You roll the entire thing out, and then what you're gonna do, it's okay if it starts rolling back on you. You kind of start twisting it like this at an angle, and then you're gonna be able to make the chute of the size that you want, okay? So you just roll like this and keep going. Now, what's nice about this is you're able to make it whatever size you want very easily by adjusting the coil however tight you want. Now, you would grab one of these, put it right around, and then what it's gonna do is kind of as it opens up, it's gonna be able to hold against itself. And then you keep going against this, like this. And what you would do is you do the entire thing until it's all the way done. You have the rings holding it together, and then that's what you're gonna be able to do to be able to attach it to that, and we're gonna then put it in the tent.